Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. We've not done one of these for a little while, and because we beat Manchester City, I thought I would do one now. I'm probably not doing the goal that you expect me to do. I'm going to do the goal where Sadio Mane scores at the back stick, because for all the whinging and the bitching and the moaning from Manchester City about offsides and handballs and VAR and all that type of stuff, this is the goal that I think secretly deep down that they'll be more pissed off about, because I think that this goal they should have stopped. So this is obviously come straight from a throw-in, so we're just going to get into it, and I'm going to show you why I think Manchester City were dead pissed off that Liverpool were able to score from this situation. This is the one that I think Manchester City should be able to stop, if I'm honest with you. And I'm just going to highlight at the top here, Sadio Mane. And you can see, again, this sort of lopsided 4-4-2 that I've mentioned in the redmentv.com video. You can see there 4 defenders. You can see there 4 midfielders. And you know that Kevin De Bruyne is going to be with Sergio Aguero, because that's how they were pressing us for anyone watching on YouTube. So the throw-in's taken, and Thomas Gronemark will be proud of this. And Firmino's the man that it's going to go to. And he just runs around Rodri there, and everyone else is having a little look and whatever. That's the starting position. So if we just move on to the next one, you can see he's come here. He's gone from all the way behind him, probably 2, 3, 4, 5 metres maybe behind Rodri, picked the ball up, and now it's Gundogan's job, I think it is, to try and close him down. And as he closes him down, he just plays the ball back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And because there's nobody on Trent Alexander-Arnold, Raheem Sterling goes across there, which frees up Jordan Henderson. So you could almost imagine that when he gets to this point, he's going to cast the pressing shadow. So Trent, if we just move it on one more time, Trent just has to dink that ball over, which in turn then draws the left back out to him. So if we just play the next one for us. So here's what I think they should have done, I suppose. Rodri's there. He should have been the man for me that goes with Roberto Firmino. And Gundogan should have been going towards Trent Alexander-Arnold. And if that happens, Jordan Henderson isn't freed up. Sterling's able to stay goal side of him, and Angelino doesn't have to come out of position, because you can almost imagine it. Rodri presses him. Regardless, Firmino's going to play that ball there, but this guy presses the guy who's taking the throw-in instead, and then he hasn't got a pass here. It's going to be a really difficult pass to Mo Salah, so he's probably going back to Dejan Lovren at that point, and they're probably in a really good position then. It's going to be a lot of build-up from Liverpool, but as it happens, if you just move it on for us again, we'll start it again just to show you, just whiz through this quickly this time. Firmino comes around, we move the next one on. It's Gundogan that has to come out and press, if we just move it on again. Sterling therefore has to come out and press, and move it on again, and then Henderson's freed up. And he just has that little bit of time that he's able to flick the ball over the top. Then he turns around, Sterling's not coming back, Gundogan's continued his press from over there, Angelino, and you can see Bobby's like, give it to Trent, and Hendo backs himself, and he fucking runs towards that corner there. And if you're moving on one more time, you see the position, he's at the byline, Angelino's not doing enough for me as a left back, but the ball's fantastic. It goes past Claudio Bravo, Sadio Mane's not even in shot, but he's coming from over the full-back's shoulder, so Kyle Walker doesn't know where he is, so it's very difficult. You know, Steve Finnan, I loved Steve Finnan, but he was always beaten at the back stick by a forward. That was his one sort of fault, and the ball's absolutely superb. And as we know, Sadio Mane comes flying in, Kyle Walker's now facing the wrong way, Claudio Bravo's come towards the ball, so he's off of his goal line, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. And there you go, and we're wheeling away, arms in the air, limbs in the cop, and it's 3-0 to Liverpool Football Club. If you've enjoyed that, we do this show, Stats and Tactics, weekly over on the redmentv.com. We do it once a week after one of the games, where we look at the goals and we look at patterns of play, and I'll show you in the redmentv.com version just how Liverpool nullified the press of Manchester City. I hope you've enjoyed that. Smash the like button if you have. Leave me your thoughts on that goal in the comment section below, and we'll move on.